Hello and welcome to Solidworks Station. My name's Stuart and in today's tutorial we're going to be looking at creating this part. There's going to be a few areas that we're going to look at, including these holes that have been produced through an extruded cut and a draft angle of 45 degrees applied to them. We're also going to look at these sheet metal gussets that have been applied halfway down these edges. Hopefully you managed to get through this tutorial without incurring any problems. However, if you do, please get in touch and I'll be more than happy to get back to you. Best of luck and let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to open up a new drawing. I'm going to go to Part and OK. I'm going to go into my top plane, Normal to, and I'm going to sketch a center rectangle from my origin point that is going to have a smart dimension of 300 by 100. Okay, from there I'm going to sketch a corner rectangle. And I'm just going to make sure that the center of this line, and hold down Control, and the origin remain vertical. Alright, that's a relation that I've just added there. So green tick, smart dimension this line at 100, and smart dimension this line also at 100. I'm going to go into trim entities now. I'm just going to trim away this line. I have to click on that twice and green tick. Okay. This is now a fully defined sketch, so I'm going to go to my sketch fillet. I'm going to put in a fillet parameter of 30, and I'm just going to left click, keep left clicking on each one of these lines. Perfect. Once I've done that, I'm going to click on the green tick. Next, going to go into sketch and circle. I'm going to place a circle in the center of this this shape here on top. Okay, just on my origin point, and I'm going to smart dimension this up with a value of 50 for its diameter. Get some more circles now, and you can see here. Okay, there's like a little crosshair that's been produced that is indicating the center of our radius fillet here. So I'm just going to click on each one of these and just draw out a circle. Don't worry too much about its diameter at the moment. I'm going to show you a quick way of how to make all these equal. So 6 circles, all of different diameters. A quick way of doing this is just go back round now, hold down Control, select all these circles that you've drawn, apart from the one obviously in the middle, and we're going to change the diameter of this by making all of these equal with their relations, and green tick. Go to smart dimension. You just need to smart dimension one of them now, okay, at 25. And all of the circles will be updated. Okay, so that's a quick tip for you for today's tutorial. Hopefully that can help you in some of your projects that you're looking at doing. Okay, next we need to go into sheet metal, base flange tab, and we're going to go in with a sheet metal thickness of 3mm. Keep our K value at 0.5 and our auto relief at 0.5, and green tick. Good. Okay, let's have a look at our image. Next, we've got some folds that are happening at 45 degrees. So let's put those in. So I'm going to click on the face I'm interested in and normal to, sketch, and I'm going to sketch a line from the end of this radius curve, okay, all the way up at 90 degrees. I'm going to do it the same again. So line from the end of this radius curve all the way up at 90 degrees. I'm now going to go into sheet metal and sketch bend, and the bend parameter is going to be this bit here. Just left click in this area here. Okay, I'm just orbiting around now. You can see what's happening. It's bending up both of these pieces at 45 degrees. The reason that it didn't do this bit, this piece here, is because we didn't place a sketch line across this particular area. Okay, so we need to change this to 45 degrees. Okay, if I zoom in here, you've got different options for your bend position. That's the center line, material on the inside, material on the outside, and the bend on the outside. We're going to stick with the center line bend position, and we're going to click on the green tick. Okay, click on the surface we're interested in, normal 2. We're now going to bend this part down. So, sketch, line, draw our line across, go into sheet metal, go into sketch bend. The bend parameter again is this area here, and you can see it's bending it up, so we need to reverse direction and change this to 135 and green tick. Good. Right, next thing we need to do is apply our draft angle to the holes. So we're going to go into features, we're going to go into draft, and we're manually going to place this in now. So our neutral plane for the first one is here, and our faces to draft, this face and this face, and 45 degrees needs to go in here for our draft angle. Okay, and green tick. Same again for the rest of the circles. So draft angle, neutral plane is this one, faces to draft is this one, and 45 degrees and tick. Okay, so just go along with me now and complete the rest. And the final one, Control 7 on your keyboard will give you an isometric view in the center of your screen. And next we need to put in our gussets. So we're going to go into sheet metal, we're going to go into sheet metal gusset. Now the position of this gusset, if we just look on our image, okay, all of these are central to this 100mm line. Okay, so the center point of that gusset is going to be 50mm. So the position, okay, is of the gusset is between this face and this face. You can see it's putting it in place. We've got our 50mm in place. If I change that to 10, I'll just explain this. Okay, from this pink dot here, which is our reference point that it picks up automatically, to the center of our gusset will be 10mm. We want ours to be 50. Okay, indent depth 10, width 10, and we're going to go with the indent thickness at 1. Now just be careful with the indent thickness, okay, can't be too thick, it's got to be at least half. Okay, so if I put this in at 6 with 5 being halfway, this won't complete. Okay, just going to green tick this, and obviously I'm experiencing errors there. Okay, the thickness needs to be at least half. So we're just going to go with 1mm and green tick. And let's do the next side. So we're going to go to sheet metal gusset. The position is between this face and this face, 50 in this one, 10, 10, and change this to 1mm and green tick. Okay, this next one will look a little bit different because it's folded back on itself. So we're going to go to sheet metal gusset. It's the same process. Position is between this face and this face. You can see now the gusset is actually being shown underneath. 10, 10, and 1mm in there. Green tick. There we go. And Control 7 on your keyboard. And let's just apply a colour to this. So under appearances, in solid, I'm just going to grab red, drag and drop, and just apply to the body. Perfect. Hopefully you followed along with that. Any problems that you encountered, do get in touch. I'll be more than happy to resolve them with you. This has been Solidworks Station. I've been Stuart. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon for another video tutorial. Thank you and goodbye.